Today we're canning taco meat. Rebel Canners teaching all kinds of food preservation, especially the old ways. We all can use a little bit more of the old ways these days. Welcome back, Rebel Canners. Today I am canning taco meat. I'm making tacos for dinner, so instead of making 2 pounds of taco meat, I'm going to make 5 pounds, and then I'm going to have extra to can. So let's go through this step by step. It's exactly the same as if you're making it for a meal. You're going to go ahead and brown it and put your spices in. I don't cook it all the way. I want it just really browned, and then I'm going to finish cooking in my pints. So I'm going to take some out before it's completely done. And in this way, I have planned leftovers that I can. So let's get started. Wash and sanitize your pint jars. I've got my cast iron pan seasoned, ready to go. 5 pounds of ground beef. I couldn't find the 80/20, so I have 73/27. It's what they had. For taco seasoning, I am using this one. I don't have mine, but if you look at the ingredients, and I took that off so I can see the amounts. If you look at the ingredients, they don't have any filler in here except potato starch and citric acid. Both of those are approved for canning, so they're fine to be included in this recipe. Potato starch is a byproduct of actually cooking potatoes, so it's fine. So we are even approved at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this meat into this deep frying pan and get started. In addition to our 1 cup of taco seasoning for 5 pounds of meat, I am adding some minced onion and some granulated garlic powder. We just like it a little bit more spicy than it is with a plain seasoning. I'm going ahead and getting the meat browned. All right, so I added the water it called for on my McCormick seasoning, which is 3 3/4 cups. And I'm adding my seasonings. I already got the minced onion and garlic powder in here. And I'll just keep stirring that. All right, so we've got it partially cooked. It's just browned. Still very raw on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and fill my jars so that before the juicy part runs out. And I'm leaving 1 inch headspace. Okay? So, pints a pound the world around. So I am leaving all but 3 pints I'm taking out. Hard to film this with one hand. I'm sorry, people. All right, so I'm going to do 3 pints, leaving me 1 inch headspace, and they are a little juicy. But that's all right. All the water hasn't evaporated out from the recipe. That's not a bad thing. All right. We got 3 pint jars with at least 1 inch headspace here. I'm gonna put a little bit more in this one. Sorry about the camera. Trying to do it one-handed is not helpful. All right. So I'm happy with my 1 inch headspace. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the rims and put these in the refrigerator because I'm batch canning these in a couple days. But you won't see that part. Let's get going. Go around the rims, wipe the rims. This is very greasy, so it's really important to wipe our rims really well. And then I've got my lids here. go ahead, get those on. This is not easy one-handed. That one. And again, just finger tight. And these aren't cooked all the way. They are just partially cooked, just browned on the outside, just with the juices from the pan. All right, and we'll get these in the canner. Pints are 75 minutes for 10 pounds of pressure. Quarts, 90 minutes for 10 pounds of pressure. And I have 3 meals of taco meat for my family. Once you have all your jars in the canner, go ahead and vent for 10 minutes and then pressure can your food for 75 minutes per pint. Remember, can all you can can. Thanks. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you can see the rest of the videos in this series. Thank you and have a great day.